Your dog will look forward to taking their medication with these 3 simple tricks. Yep, seriously. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren Van Duzer, a professional dog trainer on a mission to help difficult dogs and their loving owners have fun together. Let's drop the stress of living with a different species and just enjoy them. There are so many reasons our dogs may need medication. Let's say goodbye to the struggle and jump straight in. Before we jump into our 3 tips, I'm going to go ahead and give you a bonus tip right at the beginning. The first thing to understand is that we are creating a different association with medication time. We need it to be a fun thing to change that association. So let's jump into that with number 1. We're going to turn it into a treat. That means we're going to coat the pill or the medication in something that's really yummy and fun for the dog. We're going to use plenty of that and get creative. Now, when we do this, one really important thing is that we're going to always give multiples. If you only ever give your dog one pill coated in this one thing, they will quickly sniff it out and potentially bite on it and then not trust any new treat that you give them. So we're going to make sure to give them somewhere in the range of 3 to 5 or more back to back. So one pill pocket with no pill in it, another pill pocket with a pill in it, and then 4 more pill pockets with no pill in it. And all of that is happening in fast repetition so our dog doesn't slow down enough to bite onto it. That's step number 1. Now let's move on to number 2. We're going to increase their excitement first and then hide it in more treats. Yep, you guessed it. We're also going to give multiple treats after here too. Now, like I said before, we're trying to change that association and make it a fun thing for our dogs. So increasing their excitement can be simply throwing some treats down the hallway to get them to chase after it, playing a game of chase, and then giving them a handful of treats with the pill inside of it. You decide what that fun game is for you and your dog. You know what they like best. Pick a game or several tricks that your dog knows really well and do that in fast order. Now, it'll be important to make sure that our dogs calm down very well after this and stick around to the end to find out how to do that. Tip number 3, the take it game. We're going to teach our dogs to take the pill or the medication off of the floor. Yes, you heard me. You can also teach your dog to take it directly from your hand bare. Now, I start this out by teaching the dog to take it from, we're teaching the dog to take treats off of the floor or out of your hand first. I do both. That way, if I want to give them a medication from my hand or the floor, my dog knows how to do both. So to teach this, we're simply going to put a treat on the floor, tell them to take it, quickly put another one on the floor, tell them to take it, and P.S., we're using step 2 here as well. So we're increasing their excitement first and then teaching them the take it game. So they're more excited and happy about this cool new thing that we're doing. It's super simple and they have fun doing it. So that's a win-win for everybody because then they've taken their medication as well. So we're going to continue to do that. Put some treats on the floor one at a time. Ask our dog to take it. They're going to willingly do so. Then you're going to, the first couple times, have the medication in a pill pocket or hidden in something, and you will either have it in your hand or on the floor. Now, you'll of course give them another treat after they take it. So we'll do that multiple times, and then over time, you can eventually get to having a bare pill either on the floor or in your hand. There's just a little more to go, so stick around in just a moment to find out how to get your dog to calm down after we've increased their excitement like this. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love a mini course that I have on teaching your dog to deal with distractions. Every dog gets distracted, and I know that every dog owner needs to know these tips. So click the link in the description to get instant access. Now let's teach our dogs to calm down after our dogs have gotten overly excited about taking their medications. And yes, this is another bonus tip. So we are going to simply teach our dogs to take a deep breath. Yep, you heard me right. So to teach this, I simply hold a couple of treats up near my shoulder and then lower it a little bit to where my dog will start to sniff for it, but not jump and grab at it. If they jump and grab at it, simply turn your hand around so they can't take it or try again a little bit higher. And you can move it back and forth like from a line from one shoulder to your other shoulder in front of your dog. And that's just to get them to watch it and sniff. All you're looking for is seeing their nose flare a little bit and hear a little sniffy noise. Every dog is going to look a little bit different with this, and over time, you can get to the point where your dog starts to take a very large deep breath, like you see my dog doing here in this video. Let's do a brief recap. Trick number 1 is turning it into a treat. Trick number 2 is increasing our excitement and giving multiples. Trick number 3 is the take it game with trick number 2. And don't forget the bonus tricks as well. So the first one is that we're just simply changing our dog's association with medication time. We don't want to have a lifelong struggle with medications in our dog. So let's just change how they feel about it. Turn it into fun. And then your last bonus trick is to teach them to calm down and take a deep breath after you've increased their excitement. Now hit that like button and subscribe to get more free tips for living with your delightful yet sometimes challenging dog. Comment which tip you'll try today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.